some very specific details coming through about your life right now. So we're going to dig into this message with the Maiden and uncover what you need to know. Any advice that she has for you, any tips on chasing that passion and joy and being a child through life's journeys. Okay. Welcome to Maiden Mother Crown Tarot. This is your friendly reminder. You can 2x your speed or click the timestamps in the replay below to jump to the message if you want to skip all this. Highly recommend you stay and join in because it's where all the magic happens. Before we begin, I want to tell you about the energies that I was working with before going live, all the signs that I was tapping into this morning. The very first thing that I noticed that was brought to my awareness this morning was pregnancy. There's a famous couple that just announced a pregnancy, and I was thinking about that this morning. And so maybe you just found out you're pregnant. Maybe you are trying to get pregnant. And that idea of like attempting to get pregnant also came through. And I remember lots of friends that struggled with that. And one thing I'll say, if you are, congratulations if you're trying to have a child, that's so exciting. But if you are in that phase where you're trying and you're tracking your ovulation and you're doing all the things, and maybe you even have to use fertility shots, and you're working with an IVF specialist, whatever the case may be, I want to remind you that the biggest thing that you can do to help yourself, conceive is to create an atmosphere of abundance within your body, to not be stressed out, to not be hyper focused on the details and tracking every single thing, but to rest in the fact that your body was made for this. Your body was made for this. You're going to be able to do this because it's what it was made for. Rest in that fact, okay? Don't get caught up in the details. Tune into love with your partner. Focus on love, okay? And it will manifest so easily. And the other thing that came through when I was thinking about pregnancies, and I'm not sure why this came through with this, but it was like different types of structures and forms. So like tubes, like pipes, like PVC pipes kind of came through, different kinds of buildings and like geometric buildings and different types of architectural design. So maybe you or your partner works in architecture or some type of trade where you're using those types of materials. The other thing that came through pretty heavily was the idea of pools and having a beautiful manicured pool area. So maybe that's something you're investing in. Again, that could be something that you do on the side. And then plants were very heavy in this reading, the idea of plants. It was in the artwork. I can't remember which one. I think it's in the thumbnail. One of the cards had like a lot of, I think it was the Ace of Cups, had a lot of plants on it. And that's what made me think of that. So maybe you really love plants and they're like, you're a mother to plants, like you're a plant mama. I'm a plant mama too. You see that plant? I got another one there. Like, I get it. Okay. And then the idea of Latin music or traveling to a Latin American country could be big. Maybe it's something you've done in the past. Maybe it's something you are planning to do. Maybe you're taking a spiritual, like going on a medicinal trip somewhere there. And then the three cards that came out before I went live were the Ace of Cups, as I mentioned before, the Moon, and the Three of Pentacles. And so with the Moon, what came through for me was dreams. Are you having crazy dreams right now? Like very crazy dreams about like war, but not, it was a very specific type of war, like espionage was what came through. And then with the Three of Pentacles, art came through for me. So are you channeling like all of your creative energy into art right now? Have you just recently went to some type of really cool interactive art museum? I did in Miami. Oh, it was so cool. So let me know if any of those resonate for you. I would love to find out more. And then the one card that came through from the Maiden after I did the first three was the Four of Wands, and it was popping out a lot. So are you guys getting married? Like, is somebody going to propose? What's happening here? What's happening? I mean, that's exciting, but we're going to see what's going to come through. Before we begin, I want us to do some breathing. So breath is the bridge. It's the bridge between your subconscious and your conscious mind, right? We do it on autopilot. And I was thinking this morning about free will and agency and independence and how no one actually is living from a place of free will until they get control over the subconscious patterns that are running their lives. You know, one of my favorite books is Jane Eyre. And one of the reasons I resonate with that book so much is because she has such strong moral values, right? She's an oddity, but she believes what she believes and no one can take that from her. And one of the quotes in the book, I'm probably going to butcher this, but it's, I am no bird, no cage ensnares me. I am a human being with a free will. It's probably wrong. I hate that I butchered that, but the idea was the same. You're a free human being, right? And so why I love working with breath is because it brings you back into the present moment. It connects you with your soul. It helps you get out of running on autopilot, which is your subconscious mind pushing you through the day, and gets you into the present moment where you can bring awareness to this moment and have agency, have free will, and decide, in this moment, I will be. In this moment, I choose me. In this moment, I am a free, independent soul that can never be caged. Okay? So we will do box breathing. This is a very simple exercise you can do anywhere. I love this because you're literally making a box. So it's very easy to remember what you're doing. You breathe in for 4 through the nose, hold for 4. You'll breathe out for 4 through the mouth, and then you'll hold for 4. We'll do 3 rounds of this breath. Are you ready? Let's begin. Very nice. Listen to the silence for a few minutes. When I listen to the silence, I always feel the silence. It like, it's gonna make me sound weird. It like tingles around me. The silence tingles. I love that. All right. So we will not wait any longer. We will go ahead and get into this message for you, so specific to you, your life right now. So honored to witness it. I'm so honored to see what's going on. Maiden, for this collective, what is going on in their life? What advice can you give them? We're going to get 6 cards today because I'm just feeling that. All right, we have 2 already. What advice can we give them to help them, transition through life, to enjoy life? That one, thank you. 3 more, please. Thank you. Oh, 1 more. These cards are all over the place. Is your life a mess right now? 1 more, please, Maiden. Thank you. And the Ace of Wands, I forgot to mention this, but the Ace of Wands kept coming through too. All right, we have the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. Let's see if you can see that. Okay, so the first card that we got is the Knight of Pentacles. This looks like a reindeer to me, so it automatically reminded me of Christmas time. We are in July, and they say Christmas in July. I'm wearing red lipstick. There's a red across the bottom. Are you planning Christmas stuff right now? If you're not, you probably should, because that is so helpful whenever you have everything done early. And we got the 2 of Swords, the 6 of Wands, which I am so happy to see because that is just victory and winning energy, recognition. We all need more recognition in our lives. And then we have the Devil, more red. Is red your favorite color? Actually, I was thinking about red today too, because I was like, I'm going to do my red lipstick. And I was thinking, we got the sun here. Maybe you need to be focusing on your root chakra right now. And the Ace of Wands that came through. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I love that so much. All right, so let's get into this message. Starting off with this Knight of Pentacles. What I'm seeing is like right now in your life, it may seem like things have taken a lot longer than you wanted. You have been diligently working towards things in your life. Pentacles is grounded energy. This is your 3D reality. You have taken action and you have done it intentionally. You've done it slowly. You've done it carefully. You've tried to do it the right way. And again, when I say the right way, there is no right and wrong way, right? We're never off track. We are the authors of our own lives. We are the creators of our reality. And as soon as we can accept that, it makes life so much easier, because you're like, it's not so much of, oh God, please help me do the right thing. It's, God, show me the path that's the least resistance and most alignment, right? Because anywhere you're at has a lesson for you. Anywhere you're at has opportunity for you if you're looking for it. But what I'm seeing here is like, you might be a little bit frustrated, feeling like you've done everything the right way. You've taken the intention, right? Intention's so powerful. You've worked with intention. You've planted this. Yeah, look at the pentacle he's harrying. Are you getting waxed soon? Are you hairy? Look at how big the pentacle is here. You see this? It reminds me of the world because it is big and round and it's green. And so maybe the weight of what you have been trying to build, what you've been working toward, has been very heavy. And right now you are in this part where you're like, I don't know what else to do. I am confused. I'm lost. I am stuck. I can't move because I can't see where to move. But what I'm seeing from this card is like, she's wearing this dress and there's a lot of like, it's got a lot of give. So she has like, she can move. And if we think about body language, right? Anybody that like, if you're talking to somebody and they cross their arms, they're closed off, right? They're trying to protect themselves. They're not open. And so what I'm hearing is you're not open to receive the vision or the direction. And that's interesting. I forgot to mention this, but I was thinking heavily about being like receptive and open to receive things this morning. And it's so funny because you can be in a mental place where you're like, yes, of course I'm open to receive. I want all the good things. But then if you look at your reality and you look at how you're interacting with people, and if you're open to receive, are you interacting with strangers? Are you looking at them? Are you open to receive a smile from them? Are you open to receive conversation with them? Are you open to receive aid from them? Right? I remember there was a time when I was pregnant with, no, I wasn't pregnant. I already had the twins. And I was grocery shopping and it was a pain in the arse. And I was trying to get a big case of water to put on my shopping cart. And I had one baby strapped to the front of me. I had another one in a car seat. I had my 3-year-old at the time. She was in the cart. And somebody walked up to me and was like, would you like some help? And I was like, no, I'm okay. And then I realized what I was doing. I was like, actually, yes, that would be so helpful. So you have to catch yourself. You get in these, I was talking about free will at the beginning and how you're just running on autopilot. You're running on autopilot of being self, what is the word? Independent. Self-reliant was the word. And you have to really slow down and be present. See, am I actually acting in a state of receptivity? Am I open to receive help from others, right? And what I'm hearing is right now you're not doing that. You may think in your mind that you are, but you're not doing that. And so the universe is trying to show you, is trying to show up and let you recognize this life that you want, this dream that you want. Again, with the red, the stability that you desire in your life is waiting for you to open up to receive it. Now, how do we do that? How do we open up to receive? It's all about the heart space, right? And there's this fine dance, this fine balance between being open to receive and allowing other people to take your power, as in take your peace, right? So if we talk about being open to strangers, right? I used to smile at strangers all the time because I just love smiling at strangers. I was like, it might make their day, right? But you smile at people for long enough and you realize, man, most people are miserable and they don't want to smile at you. And that makes you kind of feel bad. But that is when you're letting your receptivity, you're absorbing that energy instead of just putting yours out, right? I like to think of it as like this permeable wall between you and other people. You can be open to receive, but that permeable wall that lets things come in, it acts as a filter. Ooh, that's not good energy. It's not coming in. I'm transparent, I'm open to receive, but only the things that are good for me, only the things that align with me, right? Because then you stay in this winning energy, you stay in this positive energy, you stay in this we're having a baby energy, you stay in this we're getting married energy, right? We're staying in this, oh man, we just packed up and we're heading to Latin America. You stay in that energy. Now, what the maiden is warning here is while, yes, these life events can be so exciting and like, oh, we're going to have a great time, don't get stuck in the devil energy where you are too associated with the things of this world, where you're too associated with your achievements, right? Once we get married, then I'll be an adult. Then my life will be right. Once we have a baby, everything will be perfect. Once I have this trip, everything in my life is going to make sense. When you're living in the future, always pointing for something in the future, that's the devil energy because you're resisting the now. You're letting yourself be bound to some future time, some future outcome, right? But that's not what your soul is. Your soul is this warmth and this radiance and this, I am always at peace. There is another song, I've been listening like all these songs I've been listening to. It says, I am the universe at rest. Like inside of me, I am the universe at rest. The radiance of this card, you are this radiance, whether you are engaged, pregnant, not pregnant, whether I just got miscarriage. If you had a miscarriage, my heart is with you, my darling. My heart is with you. And I have so much more compassion now, so much more wisdom. I have had so many friends that have gone through that. And when I was younger, you announced pregnancies right away, right? Because you didn't know that, I'm not sure the statistics, but lots of people have miscarriages. And so maybe you've had miscarriages a lot and you're nervous about announcing this pregnancy. I can completely understand that. But inside you're so excited. Oh, my hair. Whoops. You're so excited. You're so optimistic that this is going to be the time. Now, there are always going to be things outside of our control. There's always going to be things that we have no control over, right? And that type of pain is very unbearable. I can't even imagine. But I want to encourage you, like, your only agency is to control your inner state, right? That's all the control you have. You can do other things. You can drink healthy and eat healthy and be present. But the biggest impact on your body is your nervous system and keeping this body feeling safe. I was talking about the root chakra, keeping yourself feeling safe, keeping yourself optimistic. And that doesn't mean you deny what's going on around you. That doesn't mean you're oblivious and you're like, oh, everything's perfect. You're not going to lie. But you're going to rest in the fact that you are always warm and whole inside. You are always taken care of. Even in the darkest of nights. We had the moon come out. Even when you can't see, if you go within that warmth and that radiance, the love of the universe is always there to hold you. Okay? I'm getting you need to go out and lay in the sun. Obviously use sunblock, protect your skin, be, responsible. But there's something about solar energy that's going to be really powerful for you right now. Look at all the hearts in this card too. Like I said, the warmth and the love of the sun, of the universe is inside you. Yeah. And the maiden says, here's this gift. I'm going to give you a resurgence of passion, a resurgence of energy. You have been so patient. You have waited so long. You have tried and carried this. And I'm going to reward you. I'm going to reward you with joy and the things you are passionate about, right? Desiring, the things you are desiring in your life. Here they are. Take them. Take them and be grateful for them. Claim them, right? Claim them. It's so beautiful. I want to read from the guidebook for the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. For some reason, she just keeps calling to me today. All right, so we have intuition, sacred knowledge, divine feminine, the subconscious. We've been talking about the subconscious mind very heavily today. So what are you running on autopilot, friends? Are you taking this relationship for granted, right? Maybe you need to be intentional. Maybe this proposal is something that you are letting the event be more important than the relationship. Reconnect. Reconnect, okay? So the high priestess represents dreams. I was talking about dreams. Tell me, what are your dreams right now, guys? I want to know. Mine have been insane lately. I'm like, what? This doesn't even make sense. What are your dreams? The energy of this card reminds us our inner wisdom is all-knowing, and the answers to our questions lie deep within. What did I freaking say? Man. The challenge is to go beyond the veil of the rational mind, right? The mind wants to shut intuition down. It's like, that doesn't make sense. It has to have a starting point, a stopping point. It has to be linear. It has to have all of these, check all these boxes. But that's not how intuition works. And it's really funny. I've been very intuitive my whole life. And normally it's like, I can just kind of feel it around me and I feel it in my stomach, kind of a gut knowing. But I've started having like lightning bolt chest knowings. It's so weird. It's so crazy. Anybody else have those where you like your intuition like drops in? It's like, and you're like, whoa. And I literally had to say it out loud. The energy was so powerful. I was like, this is going to happen. So you have to look beyond the veil of the logical mind, the rational mind, and connect with your soul. Let's talk about your soul. Your soul's there for you all the time. The soul is always there. It's infinite. The guardian between the conscious and subconscious. We were talking about breath work at the beginning and that being a bridge between the conscious and the subconscious. Maybe you need to really focus on your breath right now. Yeah. She can be seen as a guide to bring us back to our core nature and follow our psychic or intuitive senses. Yes. Everybody is psychic. Everybody is intuitive. People make such a big deal out of it, but everybody has it. You just have to remember and connect with it. I am definitely doing blue. I was thinking blue before I went live, but I wasn't sure. We're going to do one card from this Vagus Nerve deck. It helps you regulate your nervous system. If you are getting married, you can be very stressed out. If you are pregnant right now, you are very stressed out and your hormones are going to get the best of you. So this will be a great exercise for you to do. Okay, that is the one. Kept trying to pop out of my hand, yawning. All right, yawning stimulates a part of the brain called the science words. Precuneus, which plays a key role in self-reflection and memory retrieval. Okay. It also helps regulate the brain's temperature and metabolism, increasing cognitive awareness and relaxation. In many cases, you can induce a real yawn by attempting a series of artificial yawns. Yeah, I do that all the time. Perform 6 to 7 artificial yawns by taking a deep breath, opening your mouth wide and stretching the jaw downward and backward. Hold the stretch for a moment before exhaling. It's normal for your eyes to become watery, for your nose to run during this process. Yep, my eyes are always watering because I do this all the time. A genuine yawn should naturally manifest, but it's okay if it doesn't happen naturally. With trying to get pregnant, it's okay if it happens. It's okay if it doesn't. Just let it be. Be in the presence, right? You want that child to be conceived in love, in presence, in pure bliss and joy. Don't let attempts to achieve something in your life take you out of the present moment, okay? If you do yawn, you may notice a state of heightened relaxation, increased alertness, and a sense of being fully present within your body. Being fully present. What have we been talking about this whole reading? Oh my gosh, I love that so much. All right, guys, I am done with this reading. So if anybody would like a personal call, reading, just let me know in the chat what your name is, what your question is, and I will do a full for you, okay? Was such a I love when that happens. I'm such a geek. I get so excited about the cards always confirming what's going on. Hi guys, I'm done with the main reading now. So if anybody would like a private reading, please let me know in the chat and I will pull a card for you. We're working with the Maiden archetype today. This is Maiden, Mother, Crone Tarot. I work with the Maiden, Mother, and the Crone archetypes. It's just a lens, a way to see the world, perspective, and energy, right? So this is the Maiden's deck. Anybody want a card pull? Let me know. There's a bit of delay in the chat for me, so if you have commented and I haven't responded yet, that's why. Hope you guys are having a good day so far. You got cards popping and nobody said anything. Y'all, I guess I'm going to give a reading for you guys and you're not going to have your... We got the 3 of Cups and the 3 of Wands. That's 33. That's my number, 33. I love it. Okay, hold on. I got to get comfortable. 3 of Wands. Somebody taking a trip? 3 of Cups. You going out with your friends? Anybody want a reading? Let me know. I really want to do a reading for somebody and nobody keeps asking for one. What's up, guys? Hi. So good to see you here. I would love to pull a card for you, darling. Do you want to have a question or do you just want to pull a card? I have so much music in my head right now. I'm like jamming to random songs. Can I like love your comment? I really want to do that. No, I can't. Oh, well, I can show it. Everybody, Cecilia's here. Let me know, darling, what you want me to read about. Anybody else wants just a card? All right, baby, you got it. All right, Maiden, 1 card, please, for Cecilia. She brings me so much joy with her comments. What can we tell her today, please? I'm getting something about your breath. I don't know if you're having like, and I just got cold chills. The Fool. Ooh. You got the Fool, honey. Let me take this off so you can actually see the card. And like, I just got this nervous energy that started coming through. I get the feeling that there's something going on right now that you're not seeing. Okay, like, it's like you're just going about your day. You're doing your thing. And it's... Okay, so the reason I'm saying this is like she's about to step off the cliff here, but she is like totally unaware. She's like, doo, 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 doo. Something is here, honey. Something is here for you. I'm not sure what it is. Again, I'm getting called to the sun. We had the sun come out earlier. It's something I feel like that you're going to be really happy about, but it's not something that... I don't think you're trying to actively manifest it. I don't think it's something that you're really focusing on. It's like you're just focusing on your life. Are you being present? Are you being in your life right now? Girl, get it. Get it. That's awesome. You're just doing your thing. Oh, I love that. Now, I will say I'm being drawn to the darkness around this. So while maybe there are some things that might be worrying you, I'm not getting that it's like severe. There could be some things you're just like, oh, I'm not really sure how I'm going to figure that out. But it's like, look at the hearts on these feet here. It's like they might bother you a bit, but you know in your heart that you're going to be okay. You know that in your heart you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Oh, man. Oh, that's awesome. Well, that's what I got for you, darling. Anybody else want a reading? I just did Cecilia's. She's been on the channel for a while. She always makes me smile. Thank you, Cecilia, for letting me read for you. And if you don't feel like that's your energy, you need to claim it, honey. Okay? Claim that energy. Claim that new beginning. Claim. And one other thing I'll say about that card, it's the 0 card. The Fool card is infinite possibility. Infinite things can be created. It's the cosmic womb card, okay? So if you're not trying to actively manifest something, maybe you really need to focus on that right now because you have that energy. And whatever you're thinking and focusing on is what's going to come. So keep those thoughts aligned. Anybody else want a reading? We got the 10 of Cups just popped out. What you guys think? 2 of Cups. Ace of Wands, Page of Cups, the Chariot. The Fool again. Oh man, guys, I just manifested income for myself where I just get to, hi. Oh man, I'm going to say this. Spiritual unity. Hi, how are you? Good morning, Valerie. Yes. Anybody want a reading? Let me know. I just did Cecilia's. If you would like a reading, let me know what you want me to ask. Or if you just want a general reading, that's fine. Cecilia put me on the spot, man. Didn't give me any guidance. It's okay. Oh, I'm so glad, honey. Oh, thank you for telling me that. That makes me feel so good. Okay. General reading for Valerie. Oh, let me calm down for a second because Cecilia's comment just touched my heart. Oh, okay. Maiden. Can we have general guidance for Valerie, please? Valerie Black 4331. We have some general guidance for her, please. I'm not sure if I cleared the deck. Let me do that real quick. Have you been meditating a lot? My mind just got really, really clear. I sure can. Spiritual unity as soon as I'm done with Valerie. One card, please, for Valerie for general guidance. Okay. Girl, heck yeah. All right, you got the 6 of Wands. That is so exciting. Okay, right away, I'm hearing that you don't, it's not that you don't believe that you're going to be recognized or that you are going to be successful. I think you do believe it. But what I'm hearing is you don't see it coming, okay? So you're going to be surprised. Like you're doing all of the right things. You're taking the right inspired actions. You are definitely, and if you're meditating, you're definitely, don't stop that because my mind got so still when I started reading for you. If you're not meditating, you need to, or maybe you just are already so present, so here, so in this moment that you're just instantly manifesting. But I'm getting like, you don't see it coming. That was Cecilia's energy too. So it's very interesting. You guys are, maybe I need to do another what you don't see coming reading. I think again, I'm being called to the darkness of the card, like the dark colors. So I think nighttime is very important for you right now. You need to focus on your relaxation. You need to focus on taking care of you, like your mind, your heart space, your thoughts. Not that they're out of alignment, but right now you really need to be in this energy of stillness. Yeah. And in the stillness, taking care of yourself. In the stillness. Oh, okay. Hope I don't cry. In the stillness, recognizing your worth. In the stillness, recognizing your magnificence. In the stillness, connecting to your soul. I'm getting cold chills again. And continuing to experience life where you're taking that stillness and that presence and that love with you, where you are using that as your compass, as your pillar, right? You're going to be like, okay, I'm going to compare all my choices to this stillness, to this peace. I'm going to be recognized as a bringer of peace, as a bringer of Clarity. Yeah, you brought me clarity when I started reading for you. My brain just went, whoop. It's a bringer of clarity. Okay, that's what I got for you, darling. All right, spiritual unity, you're next. 1111, I love it. All right, can we get guidance for spiritual unity 1111 for their career? Pretty please, Maiden. She asked so nicely. Let's answer her nicely, please. You like to sing? You like music? Oh, Valerie, you're awesome. You're welcome. All right, so you have the Ace of Cups. Okay, first of all, whatever's happening here, I'm being called to the abundance of this card. Look, it's overflowing. And up here, it's like divine guidance dropping directly in. I was talking about receptivity at the beginning of this reading. So maybe you are really open to Spirit's guidance right now. You're like, I'm ready. I'm open. Show me what to do. And what I'm hearing is this guidance is going to be felt in your body. So it's not going to just be like you think something. You're going to feel the truth for the guidance that's coming through to you. It's going to be an emotion, okay? Now, I want to say, like, be careful with that because emotions can get us carried away. Emotions can make us believe the wrong things, right? But in your case specifically, when you ask something, if it doesn't feel good, trust it. If it does feel good, trust it. Another thing I'm being told is like, you're going to love it, right? If you don't love it, don't do it. This life is too short to take the expected path, to take the logical path. I don't know. Don't settle for anything less than what you really want. Okay. Now, it's important to remember that you're creating your life. You're creating the standards. There's a quote that says, your current level, your tolerance is your current, God, I'm saying it wrong. Your level of tolerance is your current reality. So if you're going to tolerate a job that doesn't align with your heart, that's going to be reflected in your reality. But when you say, I am done, and that's not telling you to go quit your job right away. But when you tell the universe and when you say to God, I am done working in jobs that don't ignite my heart, that I can't pour my heart into, that I can't show people love, it starts rearranging, honey, and it does it real fast, especially when you embody that, right? Whatever this career is that you think would be something you would like, begin acting in the way of that, right? All right, that's what I got for you. Anybody else would like a personal reading? Let me know in the chat your name and your question if you want general guidance or if you have a specific question. I'd love to help you out today. Having a great time chatting with everybody. You guys are touching my soul. I love it. This is Maiden, Mother, Crone Tarot, and we work with the Maiden, Mother, and Crone archetypes. Today we're working with the Maiden. So if you would like some advice, if you would like a reading, if you just want to have fun and chat with us, let us know. I read for Cecilia, Valerie, and Spiritual Unity, and it's been awesome. Love to add you to the list of the reading for this experience before we close it out. Oh, you're welcome, hon. Bless you too. Got the Chariot. Movement. Fast movement. Hi, Avery. Particular set of skills. Oh, a very particular set of skills. Avery would. Oh, you too. Would you like a reading? Thank you for that. That's beautiful. Anybody wants a personal reading? Let me know in the chat. We're having a great time up in here. Sure, but how do you do it? You just tell me what you want me to, sorry, I got distracted by a message. Just tell me what you want me to read about. Just comment it right in there. So do you want a general reading or do you want a specific question answered? just let me know and we'll ask the maiden for some advice. There's a delay in the chat, so while you're doing that, I'm going to respond to this. Very particular set of skills. After you put your question in, I want to know where that username came from. What? No question. Just tell me what you feel with me. I'm Brian. All right. So just a general reading. All right. General reading for Brian, please. Thanks. She's got the same card. The same card as Valerie got. You got the Six of Wands. All right, give me a second to kind of like ground into this because all right, Brian, I'm hearing something about strength or fortitude. I'm not sure if you're going through a hard time or if you just have a very strong personality in general. I'm getting that you've had to stand up for things a lot in your life, whether that is your beliefs or other people. Maybe you don't like bullies. I don't like bullies either. So maybe you've really been the person to like protect. Yeah, protector. You're a very big protector, hearing that. Another thing, I'm feeling like maybe it feels like things in your life have never felt like they really fit fully. Yeah. It's like, so like an example, this person's sitting on this horse, but it doesn't look like they're like properly proportioned. So what I'm hearing is like maybe furniture doesn't fit you correctly, or chairs are uncomfortable, or any relationship you've been in has always been like, it's kind of there, but not right exactly. Everything has always been like almost, not perfect, but almost. And because you have this resilience about you, because you protect others, I feel like you've probably sacrificed yourself a little bit too much. 1010 on my phone right now. But what I'm hearing is now is the season of your life where you're going to be recognized for everything you've gone through. You know, the Six of Wands is, yes, the Six of Wands is celebration after the war, coming home after the war. And so you've had your war phase, you've had your war period, and it's your time to really claim the life that you want, not the one that everyone expects of you, but the life that you really want to experience, right? It's no more almost right. It's going to be the life you want. But you have to be in the energy where you see that for yourself, where you're expecting that. You're expecting your life to reflect this truth. You're expecting things to show up for you perfectly, not almost, not settling, perfectly, right? You're going to claim this energy. You're going to live this energy. You're going to embody this energy. Yeah, okay. And I haven't pulled bottom of the deck energy for anybody else, but for you, the Hierophant keeps calling to me. And so if you are looking for some type of commitment from somebody, or if that's what you're looking for is a long-term commitment, claim it. Commit to yourself. Until you fully commit to yourself and you're showing up for yourself and putting yourself first, the rest of the world is not going to do that either, okay? So it's your time, honey. It's your time. All right. That's all I got for you, Brian. Brian, please tell me a very particular set of skills. Where did that username come from? You're welcome. Should you act now? Ask a question for yourself. You know the answer. You know the answer. I know you do. What is the answer, Brian? Anybody else want a personal reading? Let me know in the chat your name and question, or if you just want a general reading. There is a bit of a delay, so if I don't respond right away, that's why. But I'd love to do a personal reading for you. I know you know the answer. See, I told you. Seven of Wands. Somebody worried about what I'm going to say. Darlings, I deliver these messages with love. So if you want a reading, let me know in the chat. Well, I'm glad. I started this channel for women with ADHD, but I'm thinking about opening it up because it's just such a narrow window. But yeah, any message I've given in the past, though, would definitely be relevant because I'm a firm believer that you can take anything and use it as wisdom in your life, right? You just have to be open and ask and go within and find how it relates to you. All right. Anybody else want a reading? Let me know. Thank you, Brian. Yeah. Trust me, friends. And guess what? If I do a reading and you don't like it, you're a independent person and you can say, I reject that. That's not my message. Use discernment. But so far, everybody's really liked what I said. And Cecilia is the only one that I actually have ever interacted with before. All right, guys, I got to go make some money. So if nobody else is going to ask for a personal reading, we might be hopping off soon. Anybody else want some personal readings? Let me know in the chat if you do. Okay. Maybe I need to make another banner that says the reading is over. You can ask now, so people aren't like concerned that it's the middle of the reading. I'm not in the middle of the reading. I'm at the end. So if anybody would like a personal reading, please let me know. Last call. Last call. And then Kayla's got to go make some money. Thank you, Valerie. You too, sweetie. You too. All right, guys. I guess that's it. I am going live every single day, Monday through Friday, except for next Friday, I will be gone. But they are already scheduled on the channel. So if you would like to join me live, make sure you subscribe and get notifications. They're scheduled for 8:30, but I don't always make it here at 8:30. So definitely put that notify me if you want to be on here, and I will happily pull a reading for you again at the end of every message. But remember, in this channel, I always remind you, come as you are and stay as you become. Bye, friends. Oh, thanks, Cecilia. You're the best. All right. Bye, guys.